Ladies and gentlemen, let's go racing in Electric City Speedway. Ty Clemens and Devin Chadwin, you know what time it is. It is hammer down time on Thunder Hill. We're green at Electric City Speedway.
Field thunders into turns 1 and 2. Ty Clemens going to hold the lead off of turn number 2. Dave Davis and Devin Chadwin hot on his trail. Devin Chadwin making a little bit of contact on the inside door panel with Dave Davis.
The A-Mod division is a contact sport thus far. Devin Chadwin settles into the third spot with Casey Kynet and Corey Craver hot on his heels. Ty Clemens is settled into the lead with David Davis right behind him in second, 2 laps complete.
Corey Craver looking to make something happen on the 44 with Devin Chadwin. Chadwin doing an excellent job holding his own on the bottom as here comes Corey Craver down the back straightaway and into turn number 3. Corey Craver using the middle of the racetrack, trying to keep his momentum up to get around the 44 at Devin Chadwin, and he's going to do it in the flag stand.
Corey Craver into the third spot. Chadwin trying to battle back on the inside. Casey Kynet there as well, and it's Cox and Eisensimmer. Tossy trouble in turns 1 and 2. A yellow flag for a yellow car. Cody Kuglin stops at the bottom of turn number 2. 1 to go signal has been given to the drivers. David Davis and Corey Craver hot on his heels. Bring us to green, strictly business.
Ty Clemens going to lead the field down the back straightaway and into turn number 3. We got them re-racked and re-stacked, and we're re-fired here at Electric City Speedway. We're green.
They thunder back into 1 and 2. Corey Craver with a leg up on the second spot as he takes off into turn number 3. Jim Cox trying to make a hairy move into turn number 3 as he's got the 4th spot coming off of turn number 4. Here comes Tossy and Price.
Joey Price looking good so far, trying to make his way through some traffic in the 2C of Tossy and Kynet. Almost thinking about splitting them. Thought better that got on the binders. We got him side by side off the turn number 4 between Cox and Tossy. Jim Cox doing an excellent job of trying to keep the 2C machine out of the bottom side of the racetrack.
Cox running the bottom line to perfection. Tossy rounds out the top 5 right now. Joey Price has cut his starting position in half and he's into the 6th position. Ty Clemens continues to lead out in front.
Dave Davis getting it on with Corey Craver into turns 3 and 4. We got a side-by-side battle. Dave Davis going to take over that 2nd spot once again.
Jordan Tossy into the 4th position. Joey Price into 5th. Tossy now down to the inside of Corey Craver off of turn number 2. Trouble, Joey Price. Joey Price spins it out, and he collects one more. I believe that's Chadwin. Devin Chadwin in turn number 2. Treacherous turn number 2. Defeats Smokin' Joey. Clemens, Davis, Craver, Tossy, and Cox the top 5. Jordan Tossy was already making moves down on the bottom of the racetrack, and now he's got the bottom of the racetrack on this restart. Clemens about to light him back off. Green flag back out.
Into turns 1 and 2. Corey Craver looking to make something happen on the top side of the speedway. Dave Davis not going to let him get away with it that easy. Dave Davis is hooked up on the bottom side of the racetrack. He might have something for Ty Clemens if he can keep it up on the bottom.
They stay in similar positions now as Craver takes a peek to the outside of Davis. Tossy to the inside off of turn number 2. Davis leaving about a half a lane, just enough for Tossy to get his nose down in there as we complete another lap.
Dave Davis three-wheeling around the Electric City Speedway as Corey Craver now loses some ground. Jordan Tossy there to capitalize on the loss by Corey Craver as he settles into that 3rd spot now.
Dave Davis through 3 and 4 is starting about a lane off of the inside tractor tires and cutting it down, and that's kept Ty Clemens check that Jordan Tossey behind him these past few laps. Tossey's elected to move to the top.
Jim Cox trying to get it on with the 21 of Corey Craver. Corey Craver a little loose off the exit of turn number 2. Losing a lot of ground there in turn number 2. Treacherous turn number 2.
Tossey has lost a lot of ground on the top of the racetrack. Trouble Yeller Feller. And Ty Clemens has looked strong from the front row. Green is back out.
Field thunders into turns 1 and 2. Cody Kuglin looking for some room back into the top 5 in the 71K.
Jordan Tossey got a great restart off the top of the racetrack and into turn number 3. Off of turn number 4, Clemens is on the bottom, but Jordan Tossey is trying to make it happen as he gets through 1 and 2 really well.
Jordan Tossey just a little bit, losing just a little bit of traction as we got him piled up in turns, bottom of turn 2 there. With 8 laps to go. Ty Clemens gonna lead the field down the back straightaway and into turn number 3. We got him bumper to bumper, side by side as the green flag waves.
Jordan Tossey trying to wind it up on the top. Here comes David Davis. Ty Clemens gets hung out to dry in the middle of the racetrack. Jordan Tossey up on top. David Davis down to the bottom. Davis to the lead. Tossey's coming on the top. Coming back off of turn 4. Here comes Ty Clemens. David Davis to the lead.
Dave Davis in the DO2 definitely has some company in the 2C of Jordan Tossey in the 12 of Ty Clemens as they're 3 wide down the back straightaway and into turn number 3. Ty Clemens looking for some room as 2C of Jordan Tossey going to take over the lead that time by.
The big unit out in front, the whiz down on the inside. Ty Clemens with the nose out in front off of turn number 2. Jordan Tossey up on top trying to keep his momentum up. Ty Clemens really good through the bottom of 3 and 4 and he keeps the lead.
Ty Clemens on the bottom, Tossey up top. Dave Davis trying to make it work on the bottom as well. As we click off another lap, we're looking at 4 to go. Clemens, your leader.
Davis and Tossey going at it for second off of turn number 2 as we've got trouble off of turn number 4. It is the 41 of Joey Price.
Down the back straightaway and into turn number 3. Off of turn number 4, the green is back out for the 12th car of Ty Clemens.
4 laps to go. Clemens goes to the bottom of the racetrack. Tossey goes way to the top. Off of turn number 2, Tossey goes into the second spot, and they both are pulling away from the rest of the field. Now both drivers go to the inside off of turn number 4, and Clemens maintains the top spot.
Jim Cox with a really nice move there on the entry at turn number 3. He's going to take over that 3rd spot from Dave Davis. Davis going to try to battle back on him on the bottom side of the speedway. We're starting to lengthen them out here just a little bit. Ty Clemens that time by with over a second advantage as we got another one turn facing the wrong direction in turns 3 and 4. The yellow light has gone out. We're going to be going green once again out of turn number 4 this time by for a green-white checkered finish. Car number 12, Ty Clemens, going to lead the field into turn number 3. Off of turn number 4, we're back to green at Electric City Speedway.
Good restart for Clemens. Tossey trying to keep pace up on the top. Cox down on the bottom now. Tossey cuts it down a little bit, trying to maintain pace with the 12 car into turn number 3. Clemens is going to take the white flag.
One more corner for Ty Clemens. Down the back straightaway and into turn number 3. Off of turn number 4. For the first time in the 2025 season, your IMCA Modified feature winner, Ty Clemens. Followed by Jordan Tossey. I believe Jim Cox Dave Davis and Corey Craver, your top 5.